my name is Angela. We're here at the Huron Public Library. Today we're doing our April craft and we're making a spring wreath. So if you had signed up, you would have gotten this kit. The first thing is that you would have gotten a wire frame for your wreath, instructions, a spool of burlap. There should be about 9 feet here, and then 20 inches of the ivy. And then there should be 5 cuts of flowers and 2 of one color and 3 of another, pink and white. And then what you're going to need from home is you're going to need a glue gun. And then you might need a scissors, depends on how your flowers lay. So scissors from home. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our burlap to wrap our wire frame. And the wire frame has 2 sides, so this one has you can sit this way or this way, and you can tell by where the dents are. And so I consider this the back with your points up. So we're going to start with the back. We're going to take our tape off our burlap. Okay. So we're going to take our burlap and go around our outside ring here. And we're going to hot glue it down as an anchor so that when we wrap it, it doesn't fall off. So just take your glue and put a line right here. And then just push it down. This is the back, so you won't see that part. Okay, and just let it dry before you wrap your wire frame here. Okay, so once this is good and dry, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over like this, and then you're going to make sure it's right at the end of this so that when we start it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so we're going to start wrapping it. You're going to wrap it around the loop, all the way around, and when you're done, you should have a section of wire exposed, because that's where the flowers are going to go. Okay, so just wrap it like this, and you're going to have a little bit of overlap for each loop as you go around. Alright, we're getting close to the end here. Okay. And then what you're going to do on this last part is you're going to hot glue it to the other burlap. So we're going to flip it back over. And since mine's going to go over the edge a little bit, I'm going to fold it under to glue it. And we'll glue it down. Let's turn it around. So we're going to put a little bit of hot glue right here. And we're going to tack it down. Okay, and then just let that dry. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to flip it back over. Alright, and then this is where we're going to put our flowers and our ivy. I recommend doing the ivy first. And you can tuck the ends of the ivy right into this first burlap rule because we're going to glue it down. And then you can weave it in and out of your wire so that it stays a little better. So go in and out here. And just make sure all your leaves are pointing out. They don't get tucked in a way. And we'll weave it back up to the top here. Okay. And then this last part can just stick out the top. There we go. Now we're going to put in our flowers. So you can see which of your flowers are the tallest. I tend to use those first and put them in the middle. We're just going to tuck them behind our burlap here. And then here's a pink one. Get them kind of in your ivy. And then once we get them situated how we like them, we're going to flip it over and glue it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over, and I'm just going to tack some of the spots where it touches the wire on the back so they don't move there. So here's a spot. It doesn't have to be a lot of glue, just a little bit so that it doesn't move when you're hanging it up. Okay, and if you have some contact points on the front of the wire for your flowers, you can also glue these down here. So we're going to just do a couple extra on the front here. Alright, so now that the glue is dry, our wreath is complete. You could add some extra embellishments if you want to the side. It is kind of plain, but it's a fun spring wreath. So thank you for joining us here at the Huron Public Library. My name is Angela. If you'd like to sign up for our next craft in May, sign up is open. Just call the library or go on our website at library.huronsd.com, and we'd love to see some pictures, so just send them our way. Thank you. Have a good day.